How to make men release oxytocin when you're in long distance with them and you rarely ever see them in person. When there is distance between you and a man, that is the best time to make him release love hormones for you, because I know that you may think that you need to be with him in person to make him fall in love with you, but that's how you get a woman to fall in love with you. You need to remind yourself, men fall in love when they miss you. And of course, they're going to miss you when there's long distance involved. A relationship consists mostly of texting, communication, and if you want to learn more about texting, definitely check out my textual chemistry course on my website. Now, if you haven't utilized Snapchat, you're going to need to, or even on Instagram. Whenever you're having a conversation with him, you don't just have to text. You can send pictures, like when you're walking to work or when you're on a walk. Snap a picture of yourself. But furthermore, if you have an item of his, let's say that you have a jacket, just casually take a picture of you on a walk while you're wearing his jacket and then say something like, I can't wait to see you. I want to touch you as much as I've missed you. You're going to be using a hint of desired language, which we'll get into in a bit. And then he will also see that you're wearing his jacket, which will activate his primal instincts and protectiveness. He will feel emotionally close to you, even though he's not physically close to you. And men do get overwhelmed when you tell them things like, I want to marry you. You're my soulmate. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But when you just casually snap a picture of you wearing his jacket when you're outside, he already gets all of that reassurance without getting overwhelmed. So it feels like you've told him that you want to marry him, but you haven't. So you maintain a sense of mysteriousness and sexiness. His oxytocin spikes because he feels like you're both looking after one another, even when you aren't together in person. That makes him feel like you have a powerful bond. And of course, where you will be texting a lot, you need to be using memory bombing. I'm assuming that you have seen each other at one point or another, and you can text him and say something like, Baby, I hate walking home by myself. I felt so much safer when you were here, especially that time I got a little bit scared and then you made me feel extra safe. He's then going to get a spike in oxytocin again because he's going to be reminded of that moment when he protected you, or just that moment when he released a lot of oxytocin for you originally. Well, with memory bombing, it reactivates that original feeling and process of releasing love hormones. So whenever you bring up something that you and him bonded over, he will relive that experience again and get a spike in releasing love hormones. And like I mentioned earlier, desired language, where you will be on the phone a lot, whether that's on a phone call, FaceTime, texting, you need to be speaking with desired language instead of platonic language. So instead of just saying, how was your day? You could say something like, I've been dozing in and out of my day because I keep having this daydream where I'm doing something really naughty with you. It's going to engage him so much more in the conversation and keep him present with you. This is going to bring him in closer with you emotionally, but in a way that men can handle it.